Look at this tweet from Combo. He says that Liverpool is going to struggle this season big time, and I have no pity for their poor fans. What do you have to say about this tweet? You know when we say that this Combo is so delusional, it sounds as if we are against him or we don't like Combo or stuff like that. Just look at the tweet.
Liverpool. I know why he says so. Why Combo made that statement? Because he was judging them by their preseason. They didn't do very well in preseason.
Yes, they didn't.
They did very badly. Especially the game against the Leeds. Imagine they were leading 2-0.
Yes.
Before 90 minutes.
They are going back to their
Before 90 minutes, the Leeds started beating them 4-2. So now, I told one of their fans before that the person that was able to revive that team, that Liverpool team, was Jurgen Klopp. Was so good.
Liverpool.
You understand? He was able to manage the players.
Yes.
Coupled with his tactics.
Yeah.
Now, even when he was leaving, the foundation he laid down, that was what the new coach used in winning that league that first season. And he thought he has arrived.
The league has already been arranged for the new
coach. You understand? So he thought he has arrived. So when he now finally entered the next season,
yes,
he now saw the game. He was overwhelmed.
Now he's beginning to understand that he has not done anything.
Gone. Now Salah is gone.
Making it more difficult.
And the impact Salah has on that team.
Yes.
It was just like when Messi was at Barcelona.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
You understand? When Messi was at Barcelona, even when
it's the backbone of,
you understand, of that Liverpool team, he commands so much respect.
Even when Mane left,
exactly, he was still able to coordinate the team together. Now he's out of the way. The team is now left for the young lads to manage now. And with that coach, I don't think I might be forced to agree with Combo for this one.
Okay, you agree with Combo in this one.
Of course.
Liverpool is going to struggle indeed. They are going to struggle.
That's what I'm hoping for, because I don't want them to come close to that top 4.
Okay, Liverpool out of the way. Name a big flop signing than Doku in the last 3 seasons.
Okay, the last 3 seasons?
Yes. A big flop signing that is worse than Doku. Jeremy Doku.
Doku
is a big flop. Hope you are aware.
Even
as Doku scored up to 5 goals. I don't think Doku has scored up.
Anthony was also a big flop, because
Manchester United
spent up to 90 million. Yes.
Anthony is such a white elephant.
Imagine a player we bought for 95 million pounds, selling him to Ribetis for 22 million pounds.
What?
That's the biggest
big time loss.
Big time loss.
Yes. Frivolous investment.
Just imagine. So it was a big time flop, because I don't know what actually happened to him. That guy was doing well. Now this now brings me to what I said before. There are some things some footballers need to understand. And you see what Manchester United is now trying to do. Since the time of Ruben Amorim, instead of them to be looking for those players outside the league that we think they are doing very well, they would rather go for players that are in the Premier League. That's what we call Premier League proven players.
Yes.
We did it last season. We signed Matheus Cunha on Mbeumo from
Mbeumo, yes.
Yeah, and Cunha from Wolves. And you saw their performance for the team. It was superb. Even when we didn't expect it, they did very well. Because do you know one of the reasons why they did very well? They were already in the league. They understood the league.
Yes.
They were in smaller teams before, but they came to
they were able to blend. They were able to
blend because they understood the league already.
Yes.
I think that was the same reason why Manchester United, they quickly signed Talisman and Andre Santos, because those two players, they are not world-class midfielders.
Yes.
They are squad players. Those are the kind of players we call squad players.
Yes. Moving towards average.
Exactly. So now that was why we also quickly went for Carlos Baleba. Carlos Baleba is a very, very good DM.
Yeah.
And also a Premier League proven DM. A player that understood the league.
Why do you say he's a Premier League proven DM?
He plays for Brighton. Brighton is a Premier League team.
Yes.
And he has been doing well.
What has he achieved in Brighton that makes you call him a Premier League proven DM? That Manchester United is a very big team.
Yeah, we can go check his stats. So we cannot be comparing a DM to a striker. The job of a striker is to score goals. The job of a DM is to secure your defense and make passes.
And you also have those. I understand where you are driving at.
Yeah.
But since you are saying his is on the defensive line, right? Yeah. On the defensive area, what impact did he make while he was in Brighton? What impact did he make in that defense? Because, to be honest, I don't really know much about that guy.
You don't know much. I know much about him.
But the times I've watched him, I didn't really. They defeated all the match I've watched. They defeated Brighton. Sometimes they might even be one goal ahead.
This is one thing you need to understand. This is one thing you need to understand. If you see the way big teams buy players, there are some players that they identify in each teams, even when they are losing. Okay, take for example now this Matheus Fernandes from West Ham that went for relegation that Tottenham just bought.
Yes.
That midfielder. The guy is a fine player, but being a fine player did not stop West Ham from going into relegation, because him alone cannot rescue the team. So he has to play with everyone. But now, if a big team now went for you and did not bring you out to join a bigger team, that's when you now start noticing the kind of play that particular player can do. And that's when you now know the reason why the scouts that identify that player, you now know why they went for him.
What they saw.
What they saw. So that's what you should understand. So don't judge that he was inviting, they were always losing, but they were not at the first 5 in the table. No, it doesn't work like that.
Chelsea fans.
They said a single tree cannot make a forest.
So Chelsea fans are on their elements now. They are on their element. They are so high. They said,
why are they high?
One of their prominent fans said, the only team that gave us a run for our money was Manchester City. Now it's history. We will dominate EPL for the next 5 years. Coming from one of the most prominent fans on Twitter.
Coming from a team that is not playing Champions League football this season, no European football, no even Conference League.
No, Chelsea made some naive signing this season.
Let's
see what it's going to turn out to be.
Let me tell you something about Chelsea.
Chelsea Football Club.
Chelsea is like they are like Igbo men that went to markets to China and procure goods, then come to Nigeria and sell it and make profits. That's what Chelsea does.
That's what Chelsea does.
Chelsea will just procure unnamed players like this.
Players without name.
Players you don't even know.
They will just procure
them. Sell them before you.
I was like,
next season,
do you remember
the time? Start selling them.
Do you remember the time of Bakayoko?
Exactly. Like all those war crimes names like this.
They just sign players. It's just as if when they go to the market, they just close their eyes and be signing players. You come.
Somebody made a comedy. He made a skit about that. He just saw some guys at the roadside. One was even dying. You look like you have the stature of a footballer.
Chelsea are full of signing professional footballers.
Then before you know, they will sell everybody.
Yes,
they will bring in the squad again.
That's why it's very difficult to just see a player that this face. I've seen you for a long time here in Chelsea. I remember in Manchester United. Ashley Young.
Yeah.
He played for Manchester United for a long time.
What are you saying?
It was a steady face. Yeah. You always see him. Ashley Young is always there. But Chelsea, if you just see a player once in Chelsea, the next season you see another player there.
Even this guy we bought from there, this Santos. Before he left, it wasn't last season they bought him. Before you know, I was even shocked that Manchester United we just bought Santos from Chelsea. Like, what just happened right now?
But I'm really going to miss Luke Shaw. I'm going to miss that guy. I love the guy so much.
Yeah,
I love the guy so much.
I think injury actually did Luke Shaw dirty in his career. He's very close to injury because to be fair, Luke Shaw would have
just like this was the same thing that happened to Douglas Costa.
One of the best right back in the world.
Yes, Luke Shaw.
One of the best left back.
When Ronaldo came back to Man U the second time, Ronaldo came back to Man U, it was Luke Shaw that was giving his assists with that left. So Luke Shaw is such a fantastic striker. His left leg is blessed.
Fantastic.
That's one of the players I love in Manchester United. But when it comes to every other players, apart from the GOATs of football, no other player in Manchester United.
What of Bruno Fernandes?
See, that's why. Check the one they call Bruno Fernandes. The one they call Bruno Fernandes. No, but in terms of achievement, Bruno Fernandes is a silent achiever. That's what I'm going to call him. Because you might think that he's not achieving anything, he's not creating assists. But after the season, when you evaluate him, you see that this Bruno Fernandes is making impact. I didn't like him at first when he entered Man U, but along the line, I began to see the reason.
If not for Fernandes, there would not be Man United today.
Yes, he's doing a lot of work.
He's doing a lot of work for us. You understand? That's why. Listen, sometimes I just laugh when I just listen to the takes of some fans or analysts.
The fans that now call themselves analysts.
Bruno Fernandes is not the kind of player that can defend. This is a guy that needs to play free role because he can score, he can shoot, he can pass.
Yes, and he's very serious.
See, his football IQ is on another level. Bruno can be with the ball now. He already knows that the striker is making a run.
His football IQ is on another level. Why would you say his football IQ is on another level?
Compared to, I'm comparing.
Okay, which player you are going to, which midfielder are you going to compare Bruno Fernandes to? Since you are talking, you are saying that his football IQ is on another level. You didn't even say that his football IQ is fantastic. You say on another level.
Yes.
Okay, which midfielder on another level will you compare him to?
I love the guy. Listen. The way
you can compare him to any excellent
midfielder.
Okay, tell me the excellent midfielder that you are going to compare him to.
Okay, Kevin De Bruyne is not an excellent midfielder that you can compare him to.
Why will you be comparing
Kevin
De Bruyne? Yes, prime Kevin. No, that's disrespectful. Now,
how is it disrespectful?
It's disrespectful. Prime Kevin De Bruyne, you are comparing him to.
What are you saying? Are you aware that
Bruno Fernandes?
Are you aware that Fernandes just broke the record for assist for a single season in the Premier League? Are you aware? No,
Yes.
you are not.
Yeah. See,
you are not
that's
aware.
what I'm telling you, that is a silent
You are
achiever.
not aware.
But that's not what I said.
You know what that means?
You might think that it's
We
not
have
achiever,
had-
but
we have
Kevin
had
De Bruyne is
great
better.
midfielders in
Kevin
the
De Bruyne
Premier
is
League.
better than him. Kevin De Bruyne is better
We
than
have
Bruno
had-
Fernandes. He's better. Quote me
Don't
anywhere.
get me into this.
No, Man U fans, they have anger issues. Man U fans, they have anger issues. Instead of Man U fans to prove something to you, instead of them to prove, they will turn it to fight and
What did I just do? No, what did I just do?
Anytime you invite him in the studio, you keep glorifying Manchester United, but yet to prove it is very difficult for you. That's the issue we have.
Okay, what did
It's
I
not
just
like I'm just against your anger
I gave you a point. That one alone, is that not a point?
You said there is IQ. He's on another level.
Yes.
His football IQ. Bruno Fernandes.
You are not even watching him. If you are watching him, you will know the kind of player.
I watched Bruno Fernandes now.
No,
Almost throughout last season.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, see Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans, they are still, this delusion thing is still worrying this Chelsea fan. It's still affecting them. Can you see? A Chelsea fan on Twitter said, I dreamt last night and Chelsea finished first in the 2026/2027 Premier. Look at the table. He said, from what I could remember, Chelsea is number 1, Liverpool is number 2, Man City is number 3, number 4 Tottenham, number 5 Aston Villa, number 6 Manchester United, number 7 Arsenal. What psychedelic did this Chelsea fan take? Or did he drink Gary?
No, he said he saw it.
He has to tell us what he ate before going to bed. He placed Arsenal of all team, Arsenal of today. He placed them in number 7.
So that will tell you the kind of people we are dealing with on social media.
That's what I'm telling you. Sometimes it's not about rage baiting. It's their IQ.
Of course.
Low IQ. Most of these fans, they have low IQ.
I don't even take them serious because
It's very difficult to find a sensible fan. I'm telling you, it's very difficult.
I don't take most of them serious because I know they are just they just want to make comments. They just want to belong.
And they are beginning to transfer it to other fans.
Exactly.
Because you know they say you become your environment. When you start mingling with fans with low IQ, and it's also a Man U fan like you, for example, hey, you start transferring the low IQ energy.
No, you cannot infect me with such knowledge. You cannot.
Okay, before we look at the standing now, we have just one final thing to look at before we look at the standing, and we call it a wrap on the shoe. All right, there is this Manchester United fan. He said that he dreamt that in that dream he won a ticket. That in that ticket, what he could remember he saw in the ticket was that he gave Manchester United to win
the league.
Not to win the league, straight winning. Okay. This very first match in this Premier League back in 2026/2027. Manchester United to win. That's Manchester United to win. He also gave Borussia Dortmund over 1.5. That's 2 goals and above. He also gave Real Madrid straight winning to win. And Bayer Leverkusen, he gave them over 1.5. Then Aston Villa over 1.5. How do you see this particular? Because many of our fans here, the viewers, they might be interested in this game. It can just come. See, it can come to reality. It can come to
sure. It's a normal prediction.
Yes, he said Manchester United to win.
That's the choice of people if they want to follow that. It's a normal prediction.
Okay, so for the fans, if you want to follow that, it's Manchester United to win, Borussia Dortmund over 1.5, Real Madrid to win, then Leverkusen over 1.5, Aston Villa over 1.5. Collect your 2 odd and come and give me my share. Yes, those that are going to benefit from that are going to benefit from that.
Sure.
So it's a 50-50. Should we call it 50-50 or 70-30?
No, bet can go sideways, no?
Both ways.
Yeah.
But I believe so much. I think I'm going to put some of my I'll put some of my phone on this. I don't just want to miss it because it seemed the game.
Yeah, it seems. But when they start the match, they will not tell you that it's not what you are saying.
Okay, who are you doubting? Is it not Manchester United that you are doubting? Is it not Manchester United that he gave to?
I'm doubting Manchester United. That's what you want to hear. I'm doubting.
Okay, let's quickly look at the fixtures today. So you give us your prediction, and we call it a wrap on the show. Premier League, the fixture for this Premier League. You know, Arsenal is opening it.
Yeah, with Coventry.
Yes, with Coventry. So who are you giving? Who are you giving in that match? Who are you giving the winner? How do you see the match? Do you have any correct score for the fans? Because most of your predictions always go
with 3-0 victory with clean sheet.
Arsenal 3-0 victory with what? Clean sheet. Okay, what about Manchester United Hull City? Okay. Manchester United is away.
Yeah, that's an easy work for us. I think we're expecting nothing less than three goals.
I will go with you too. Manchester United is going to win that match. Okay,
and because they want to prove a point. Because this season is going to be fire.
It's going to be really fire. Yes, and a lot of fans are going to be disappointed. I'm telling you, a lot of fans are going to be disappointed. Okay, what about Liverpool Newcastle? Liverpool is away. Newcastle. I know that Liverpool is in one of their worst moments.
I would predict a draw for that match.
Liverpool Newcastle.
1-1 draw.
But are we expecting goals in the match?
Yeah.
Goals above 3? Can someone just say taking that 2.5?
Liverpool is a team that can score. Newcastle is a team that can
score also.
But now I think they just sold Gordon to Barcelona. So at least I will be expecting nothing less than 1-0 draw or 2-0 draw.
Okay.
Yeah.
1-0 draw, 2-0 draw. That's a double chance.
Yeah.
All right. So the final, Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Manchester City is home. Bournemouth.
Last season, Bournemouth did very well.
Yes.
So
Be surprised.
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult for Manchester City. So don't be surprised when we have an upset for that match. You understand? So,
But is that upset going to happen in the first day of the season?
Of course, it can.
Do we expect that to happen in the first week? That
course
upset? Because it's been long since we have those kind of upsets at exactly the first match of the season.
Because the way Manchester City is now, I can't really give them.
They are very weak.
For that prediction.
Yes.
You understand? So I think if I would just say that match should also be a draw too.
Yeah.
Should also be a draw.
To some extent, I think this Semedo. How do you see his performance, Semedo?
Yeah, Semedo is a good player.
His performance lately during the preseason and community shield.
He did very well, and I hope to see more from him this new season. Also I want to see how the coach will be able to utilize such player.
Yeah.
Semedo is a very powerful player.
He's very powerful. He's very powerful.
He has the strength, he has the stamina. So let me see what the coach can get from him.
All right.
Yeah. And because most times there are some players that the coach might not be able to utilize them properly.
It's true.
That's when you see them move to another team, or when that coach is being sacked, you bring in another coach.
They perform better.
See that they perform better.
So
don't be surprised that if Eli Allen game went down this season.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised, because Maresca might be panicking. He might be afraid to just go all out. You understand? So he might just, and also, when Kevin De Bruyne was at Manchester City, he was their
goal. One of the star player.
So he knows how to lay the passes for Alan. I think since he left, things has been dropping for him, and you can see that. And a lot of the old players too, they have left the club. Rodri is out, Bernardo Silva is also out. So, and now even some of the new ones they bought last season, I just heard that Mamouche and Czechia, I think they are about to sell them to another club. So that's why I said, let me see what Maresca can do with the squad he has now, because Guardiola left a very
big shoe for him.
Yeah. So
and he failed his test against Arsenal. He was not able to score even one goal.
So you see that. So if he panics, it's going to be bad for him.
That's true.
Let's see if he can get himself. Let's see if he can get himself together.
Yeah.
Brush the team, and let's see what he can achieve this season.
And what happened most of the time in such a case is that it get to a point you start seeing conflict between the manager and the player.
Yeah.
And immediately that conflict sets in. Yeah.
That's the end of it.
That's the end.
The squad is gone.
I feel so sorry for Enzo Maresca.
Because
I feel so sorry. Because the pressure on him at this point in time, especially when he draws or loses that first match,
the
load is going to be too much for him to handle.
So let's see how it goes. It's going to be a wonderful season.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting my team,
Yeah, in few days we start seeing the matches.
Of course.
Yeah, we see how your predictions are going to go now. Our predictions too, and also the Chelsea
we will be there.
Player who dreamt and saw what he saw.
We will be there. We are all waiting.
So it's been a helluva moment, a beautiful moment with one of the most prominent analysts here in the South, analyst Nosa. We enjoyed our conversation here in the studio, analyzing the Premier League 2026/2027 fixture. Do not forget the saying that goes: every football manager has a plan until the final whistle is blown. I will see you guys after the match, where we are going to analyze all the transpirations in the match. Analyst Nosa, it was so beautiful having you in this show.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're looking forward to having you more on the show.
Sure.
Beautiful. We enjoyed this moment.
Always be here to give you the best.
All right, so we are going to see after the first Premier League games. All thanks to Virgin Studio for giving us the opportunity to have this football analytics with our prolific analyst from the South, analyst Nosa. At this point in time, we are out of this place. Follow us up on all social media platforms and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ballroom. Bye-bye.